Yeah.
I'll do anything with this.
All right. Hello. My name is Katie Pinner, and I'm joined by Matt Reddin, the founder and CEO of Commsor. And we're here today to get his food for thoughts on intentional swag. Today, what we're going to be doing is making a Boba kit. Now, this was sent through Sendoso via our Amazon integration. Now, Matt, if you would do us the honors and unbox our Boba kit, we can get started. Okay, tell us what we got.
All right, we have the thank you.
Okay.
And we have, look at that efficient packaging inside the cups. That way,
Stir, multiple straws.
The flavor packets. Okay. So if you look at the back of that box, there's going to be instructions. What is our first step?
we have to choose our favorite syrup to marble in the cup.
Okay.
I'm going straight for the matcha.
Now, tell us a little bit about Commsor and matcha.
Yeah, Commsor, we're all about, we call it go-to-network instead of go-to-market, and how your network and authentic relationships are an asset that stick with you throughout your career. Tactics are temporary, but your network is. So Matcha specifically is one of our products that helps people create intentional connections. So right now we mostly work with communities and companies to help them facilitate connections between members.
I feel like one of the things that I've noticed about you, Mac, is that you're really intentional about swag. And yesterday you were telling me that you used to own a clothing company. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I ran a clothing company for a little while called 50. We sell F-I-F-T-E-D, like a t-shirt and the word 50 combined into one. And the idea was we worked with different good causes like the Sea Turtle Conservancy, Rainforest Trust, and a few others, and we designed clothing that was inspired by the product. So like clothing that was like in the kind of colors and patterns, there's a sea turtle and various things like that. And then 50%, that's the name, of every purchase went to whatever good cause that item was. Originally just started as an experiment for me in like testing physical products, because I'd always done software and stuff like that originally, which is a lot easier than physical products. I know it's something you all know quite a lot about.
I'm going to pop these in the microwave, and while I'm gone, tell us about your favorite swag that you've created for Commsor.
I think my favorite has to be just the purple hoodie that put us on the map from a swag perspective, and was a big part of our relaunch. They're also an accident, but that's gonna be a story for another time.
All right, so what do we do now? What's the next step?
We mix that with the ice and the milk and the boba pack. So we have a little bit of ice to each cup.
Final question for you is, what do you think makes for good and effective swag?
I think a lot of swag is just swag for the sake of swag. Call it, where it's like, so it's like, oh, we're going to your event, we need something. Yeah, get a Yeti and slap our logo on it and like call it a day. And that's even like the higher end version of that.
Yeah.
But so much swag ends up in event. So nobody cares about it. I'm being thrown at. I can't tell you often I've gone to a conference, and like before the conference is even over, you can see swag everywhere. So I think you have to consider, these are the things people are actually going to use. People don't really want like a shirt with like on it. Like very few people actually want that. So how can swag transcend that? And I always like to say, like, if it's not good enough that someone would pay money for it, it's not good enough to give it away for free. I think a lot of swag is like, people will take it if it's free. But if you're like, would someone pay $10 for this, $20 for this? The answer is no. Why waste the money giving it away for free?
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Okay, I think we are...
Oh, that's enough milk for a pump.
Yes, okay. We need more milk. We grab the milk. Okay, and then I am going to put the finishing touches on mine. What's your favorite piece of swag that you've ever received from a company other than your own? Because you have pretty high standards.
I think it's like not swag, but it was like very personalized. It was actually an investor who was trying to convince us to take their money. And it was funny. At the same time, we were like had this really hot round, and I was getting alcohol from all these investors. I'm like, I have a break, so I'm like, a high-end bottle of wine means nothing to me.
Right.
And then one VC had clearly done his research and actually sent me a matcha kit, cider tea.
Yeah.
I was like very like, so it's just like, it wasn't necessarily like a expensive thing. It was probably cheaper than the alcohol being sent. It was like, I don't have the expensive bottle of wine. I have a matcha tea.
Right. I love that.
There we go.
There we go.
Proper matcha.
There's a shot.
We can go find people to give these away too.
Hopefully we are showing off how personalized you can be. with Sendoso, right? If you know someone that loves boba, what a great thing to send. I think like going back to what you said about the matcha kit versus alcohol, right? It's all about being as personalized as possible. And I also think going back, we were talking about how swag at events is landfill. So what we've done recently is we've come out with party links that, you can have a QR code at your booth. Now people are actually opting in to receive that swag and to get it to their house versus ordering hundreds of items that you don't know if people are even going to grab. So that's also been like a really cool kind of step forward, step towards sustainability, which I think is really awesome. But with that being said, cheers. We'll do it. Cheers. Cheers.